Hello, BookTube. As many of you have heard by now, our good friend Shawn Standfast has passed away. A little hard to take. Shawn was in poor health. Shawn was a great friend. About this time of night, him and I would start our conversations 3 or 4 nights a week, sometimes going on for hours, and that's going to be a heck of a void. He had so many interests. Many of you know he was formerly a working archaeologist and a fine one, so many of our conversations revolved around archaeology. He loved history, exploration. He loved, obviously, vintage science fiction. He loved Babylon 5, which I think someone's already mentioned, and that was a big deal. And I was a Star Trek guy, so those conversations get interesting. Yeah, we talked books. He'd send me pictures of books. I'd send him pictures of books. Spent a long time on Voxer together. We live in a miraculous time where it's easy to complain about things, but and sometimes there's reason to complain, but technology is what allowed me to have this friendship. Voxer, BookTube, emails. He was getting into artificial intelligence creativity when his last month or so, and he made the intro to my videos. And he is credited, because I asked his permission to credit him. And he did some creative stuff. And he was always active mind. Books, movies, music. Love country music. Some of the vintage stuff I love. So that was always a great conversation. He was a great friend, and not just to me. I mean, I was in a circle of some of his BookTube friends. Some more than others I was involved with. All of them profoundly affected by his passing. And then so many of his friends that I wasn't involved in. And all seem to be wonderful people. You can tell somebody who's a friend maker. Shawn made friends. And he was a great one to me. It seemed to me to be crazy to let this night go by without saying something I didn't really want to. And yet I did want to. I want to celebrate just what a decent guy he was. So there's going to be a lot of those hours that I don't have to talk to him anymore. And I will think of him. And he's tied into a lot of the history in this little room. And I remember last summer, because his family and mine were connected in history. Only a couple generations ago, when his family was in Vermont, where I live. And our families worked together. And one day I was able to go drive up through the mountains and look for his family farm. And it was a great joy. And he had a fascinating family history. So Shawn, a salute and cheers. BookTube, thank you. I know it was a big part of his life. To all those wonderful friends that I've met and heard and talked to and watched that had their special relationships with Shawn, I salute you, and I understand the grief. So, Shawn D. Standfast.